Hello world, it's 10:15 in the morning. It's the 17th of December 2014. I finished yesterday. Yesterday I did the videos for 2015, the year-long videos. They're going to be about 7 or 8 minutes long because next year's going to be a big one and they'll be released on December the 30th, December the 31st, something like that. But whilst doing them, I was able to get an idea of the patterns of the coming 12 months, and it's pretty clear to me that 2015 is going to be quite different from previous years. Although until the end of April you might be forgiven for disagreeing with me on that one. At the start of January there's a full moon grand cross on top of, with the sun on top of Pluto. At the beginning of March there's a Mars-Uranus conjunction square Pluto, and at the start of April there's a total eclipse of the moon in Libra opposite Uranus and square Pluto. But this is the last act of the Uranus-Pluto square really, and that by the time we're into the end of April it's going to be astrologically safe to say that it's over and that we're picking up the pieces. And by the time we're into the end of May, the economic, political malaise and inconsistency and crises and traumas of recent years will be over, and instead the world will be turning its attention to a different and equally as big problem. Admittedly, over the summer months, or what I call the southern months of the northern hemisphere, i.e. May, June, July, August, September, is going to be relatively quiet. But once Jupiter moves into Virgo in mid-August and starts combining with Saturn moving back into Sagittarius in early September, we're going to see August, September, October as being a really absolutely critical time when it comes to defining new social acceptability regarding belief systems, theology, religion and attitudes towards divinity. Because with Jupiter opposite Neptune for a whole month in September, plus the upcoming Saturn-Neptune square, which although it'll only hit once, will actually be around for about 18 months, it's already starting, we're going to see issues of fundamentalism and belief across the board becoming both more extreme and more repugnant, until at the end there is such a degree of extremism that there will have to be the ultimate sanction, and then hopefully humanity will gravitate towards the middle ground and effectively ban, or not even ban, choose to ignore all but the most mainstream and conventional of religions. You can't go around banning religions because you only drive them underground, but you can educate people to rise out of them and above them and to see them for the con-trip that they really are. There is no God. The only person you can truly believe in is the one you see in the mirror, because that's the only one who's going to tell you the absolute truth. We all carry our own relationship with divinity and spirit inherent and indigenous in each and every one of us. Unfortunately, most of us have had our lifetimes, we've been conditioned out of this. It seems that next year, starting around July, August, September onwards, the idea of religion, theology and belief systems is going to become ever more important. And this is starting now. As we look at today, for example, we've got the Venus-Pluto conjunction. Now it's what, 4 degrees away and getting stronger. We're already starting to see the repercussions of the need for more individuality whilst at the same time greater self-responsibility as coming through both in our personal lives and in our individual job lives. Compared now to 5 years ago, I know 10 times more people who are self-employed now. Seems like the whole world's becoming self-employed. As I speak today, right now, the moon's at the end of Libra and it's a void moon, and it's going to stay void for about another 5 hours. So it's not going to be till 3 o'clock this afternoon, UK time, or 1500 as some Americans like to say, that I'm militarily speaking, that we're going to see a shift. And then the moon moves into Scorpio and we'll spend 2.5 days getting ready to meet Saturn in the very last degree. The relative ease of the last couple of weeks is now over. The unfortunate and tragic events in Australia and particularly in Pakistan yesterday are only serving to further amplify the difference between the norm and the extremists. And extremism, as far as humanity goes, is a dead duck. Today, with the moon in Libra most of the day, void moon until 3 o'clock, it's going to be a relatively quiet day. From 3 o'clock UK time, that's what, 10 o'clock in the morning on the East Coast and 6 o'clock in the morning on the West Coast of America, it's a whole different energy. And from then, Scorpio is in town. More on that one tomorrow. Catch you later. Bye.